You don't plan to go to Serbia, you just end up there. Like following a hunch, or the gaze of a woman who seems to come from another time. Serbia, in the heart of the Balkans, surrounded by 8 neighbors but with no sea. A compact country, 88,000 square kilometers, with 7 million people. And a history that would put more than a few European museums to shame. It's like that guy in a war movie who doesn't talk much. But when he does, everyone listens. Belgrade, its capital, is a charming chaos. Half Paris on a shoestring budget, half Sarajevo after coffee. Nearly 2 million people live here, and they don't need you to like them. They just respect those who know how to carry themselves. The city is split by the Sava River. To the south, the old part, museums, cafes, trams, Roman ruins hidden between Soviet buildings. To the north, the new, business, wide avenues, glass towers. A country divided by its own present. Serbian women, well, they don't introduce themselves. They impose themselves. There are more of them than men, and they know it, but they don't exploit it. They own it. They walk with straight backs and heads held high, not to challenge, but because no one has ever bowed them. Aesthetics matter, yes, but not as a tool for seduction, rather as a form of order. Heels, well-kept hair, a steady gaze. Here, femininity isn't debated, it's exercised. Some leave. Germany, Switzerland, Austria, places that offer what Serbia still only promises, but others stay. And with them remains something that elsewhere seems like a relic, the expectation that a man should be a man. The statistics don't lie. About 5% of married Serbian women have foreign husbands, and not out of desperation, but because there's something in them that knows how to choose beyond borders. The language is Serbian. The alphabets, both Cyrillic and Latin, both official. The dominant religion is Orthodox, though there are Catholic and Muslim minorities too. But what stands out most is something less visible. Loyalty to home, to blood, to what's theirs. Serbia isn't in the European Union. Not yet. But it's been flirting with the idea for over a decade. Meanwhile, it nurtures friendships that make Brussels uneasy. Russia, China, Belarus, Greece, and a complicated relationship with Kosovo that turns every diplomatic summit into a chess match. The currency? The Serbian dinar. €1 is about 117 dinars. Life is cheap. But life, as always, costs more than you think. Unemployment hovers around 10%. Inflation between 7% and 8%. But bread, milk and beer are still within reach. Speaking of beer, it's not just cheap, it's good. Not mass-produced, not flavored, real beer. Like the country. Public transport is rudimentary, but gets the job done. Belgrade has no subway, but it has trams, buses and metro buses. Taxis can be pricey, especially from the airport. Pro tip, take bus 72. It goes downtown, costs less than €1, and no one will make small talk without a reason. History weighs heavy here, and it shows in the stones, in the faces, in the silences. Serbia was part of the Ottoman Empire, the Austro-Hungarian Empire, Yugoslavia, Serbia, and Montenegro, and still hasn't decided who to dance the next waltz with. But if there's one thing it's sure of, it's what it refuses to forget. The Battle of Kosovo in 1389. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand in Sarajevo. NATO bombing Belgrade in 1999. It's all fresh, like a wound that no longer bleeds but won't close. Here, history isn't taught, it's lived and passed down. Education is solid. The public system still works. Literacy is over 98%. Many young people speak fluent English, but they'd rather you try Serbian, even if it's just a mispronounced Vala. And then, halfway through your conversation with Serbia, you realize this isn't a tourist country. It's a real country, where people still believe in family, in honor, in a table set at the right time, where men still shake hands firmly, where women still look you in the eye. And yes, they have problems, corruption, unemployment, brain drain, but they also have something rare in other parts of the world: quiet pride, faith without preaching, and a resilience we'd all love to import. At the Maxi supermarket, milk costs €1, salami €2. The total bill, 20. But dinner with someone who looks at you without fear or resentment, that's priceless, though it might come with consequences. Serbia isn't for everyone. It's for those searching for meaning, for those tired of the noise, for those who want to call a place home again, not just a Wi-Fi connection. A country where churches are still full, children still honor their parents, and women don't need to remind you every minute what they're worth. Serbia. Not perfect, not modern, but deeply alive, and maybe, for that very reason, so necessary.